This is Liberty Freedom Radio channel. Subscribe below, Liberty Freedom Radio channel. And don't forget our website, libertyfreedomradio.com. It is Monday, the 18th day of April 2016. And I just got to say, what is happening with these earthquakes is definitely worth noting. Hundreds have been killed in Ecuador, as well as dozens in Japan. Both of these quakes striking very close together. This is not unusual to have two earthquakes. It's all part of the plates shifting. And there is a direct connection between what goes on seismically with the earthquakes and volcanoes. Even now, we have hundreds of volcanoes around the world that are currently erupting. And this is also causing a lot of issues when it comes to earthquakes. And there are buildups. And actually, a certain degree of earthquakes, moderate earthquakes, can be a normal part of seismology, of the way the earth works. But these buildups are causing the earthquakes, when they do happen, to be beyond severe. And many scientists now are suggesting that we're not only going to see more earthquakes, but earthquakes of greater magnitudes that we maybe have not seen for a very long time, or maybe magnitudes that are unprecedented, that have never even happened before. And there are some, we look back on history, and I believe Japan has had earthquakes that have been as high as 8.9. Of course, we know that there was one in Chile, which was, I believe, around 9. This kind of earthquake, and you say, oh, well, what's the difference between a 7.5 and 8.5? Like everything. Every time it goes up just like a tenth of a point or so, it causes so much more damage. And for those of you that live in earthquake-prone areas, you know what I'm talking about. Now, why is all this happening? Well, we know that earthquakes have always happened. It's just a part of the Earth's structure and the way that it releases and relieves pressure as the plates shift. But there's more to the story. Jesus himself spoke in great detail about earthquakes. He said that you would begin to see earthquakes in various places. It's all part of the Matthew 24 scenario. And as all this is happening, yes, we are seeing nations rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, earthquakes, famines, pestilences, just to name a few. These are the beginnings of sorrows. And looking at the world and what is going on, I mean, the provocation by Russia, as they did that flyover, coming just feet away, few feet, like 30, 40 feet maybe. There's different estimates from our carrier in international waters. We are living in a very perilous time right now. And so we have to keep our eyes open. We must be vigilant. And we don't want to be too distracted, to have our attention distracted or diverted onto things that we think are important, and then something else, of greater magnitude happens. So pray, be vigilant, be aware, because we are moving into a different hour, a different period of time. I'm Magellan. Subscribe to the link below, Liberty Freedom Radio. And don't forget our website, libertyfreedomradio.com. God bless you. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye.